We just got back from the Middle East, from Abu Dhabi, so she's naturally a little jet-lagged.
I bet.
Yeah.
And is she good on a plane?
She's pretty good, you know? I mean, you know,
that's a long flight.
I carry a blow dart, so, you know, she's like, you know, and then I just inhale one for myself, move them out. But no, she's actually pretty good. You know, she's into her books and her little, you know, stuff, and yeah, it's nice.
Very nice.
Keep it kind of analog. It's good, yeah.
Yeah, because she's 4. And then you had another one with Blake recently. How old is that child?
That happened from sex, and we had just FYI. It is that she's 2. Yeah, so she's just turned 2.
So you've only had sex the twice?
Just the 2 times, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mercenary job, you know. So you know, it's just clinical. Yeah.
So
hoping for a 3rd soon.
Oh.
I know.
No.
They say you need to do 10,000 hours of anything you want to be an expert at. So, you know.
That's true. Yeah. That was in the Agassi book, right?
I think that was
Andre
the Malcolm
Agassi.
Gladwell
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. So, what did you do? What were you doing in Abu Dhabi?
I was shooting a movie. I was shooting a movie called 6 Underground.
How long were you there?
I was there for. Well, we're all over the world, but we were the Abu Dhabi portion was about 6 weeks. And it was a lot of fun. You know, it was interesting. It was cool to bring my kids to this entirely new culture. So.
What did you do there?
Well, we had Thanksgiving there, which was, you know, probably, I don't know if that was the Mayflower's first choice, but we had Thanksgiving there, so it was kind of interesting to have Thanksgiving in a completely different country, in a place where they don't necessarily celebrate. But no, we got around and looked around and absorbed as much of the place as we could. I mean, both of our kids were there, so we wanted them to see as much as possible. But I liked it. I actually really quite liked it. I had a bit of time off and got to kind of cruise around. At the end, I screwed up a little bit because I went to. The last portion of the movie, I'm wearing a hat the whole time, so I decided to just get a haircut. But I went to like a barber in like a strip mall there, and you've done movies. You're not supposed to actually cut your hair without them actually supervising.
Yes, there's continuity and stuff.
Yeah, and it was just amazing. It looked like somebody had cut my hair with a loofah, like they just sort of like rubbed it off.
Why did you do that?
Or maybe used a hammer. I don't know.
Wasn't there someone on the set that could do your hair?
There was, but I had almost a week off before, and I was like, well, I'm going home. I'm wearing a hat for the whole rest of the movie. I may as well just get just a dreadful haircut. And I did. It was a lot of fun. I wanted to bring a photo, but I left it on my laptop at home. I think my phone just automatically deleted it just to protect me. So
was there not a mirror in front of you?
There was, and at the time, it was like all happening in slow motion. I was like, this isn't... I'm gonna be fine. There's no way it looks this bad. The mirror's warped. But it was really horrible. Yeah. It was sort of fun. You know, I liked sort of having it for a minute. My daughter was upset.
I bet.
It was great.
And Blake, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Because she just married you for your looks, I'm sure.
100%. 100%.
So if you lose that, you've got nothing.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't marry me for my Stanislavski method. Yeah. I'll tell you that much.
So I heard that you're neighbors with Martha Stewart. That's right.
We are. Yeah.
Okay. So for Christmas, how do you compete with something like that? Because she must decorate. Do you decorate?
No, I don't at all. I would never even try to do that. If I decorated, the whole house would just be like, I don't know, like old spit or something. Like I have none of that sensibility. But my wife, Blake, is amazing at it.
Certainly don't know how to decorate if you'd use spit.
Clearly. She's amazing at it. And I hope to someday create like a competition at some point where we're kind of...
You should. So Christmas must be really fun for you because you have kids and that's like a really great time.
I love it.
And you seem to, I mean, you brought your daughter by herself here, so you love being a dad.
I love it. It's like, it's really kind of made me a better person, I think, you know? I sort of miss being horrible. It's hard. Like, you know, everybody has, it's always a challenge. 2 kids, it's like, you know, I think of like blinking now as like tiny little breaks all day. But, you know, it's a dream, you know? It's the best. They're like my buddies. I love it.
So Once Upon a Deadpool, tell us, this is, they did something special with this, right?
Yeah, you know, I get a lot of parents who come up to me and say, you know, are they ever going to do a PG-13 version of Deadpool? Because parents and adults, myself included, want content that they can watch with their kids. You know, so it's also entertaining for you, and that's what this version of Deadpool really is. I mean, I have seen Frozen with my daughters so many times. And people who don't know this, a lot of parents don't know this, if you play Frozen backwards, it's actually a shot-for-shot remake of The Exorcist. So that would obviously enrage a lot of parents. So that's why I was really excited about the Deadpool 2 PG-13 cut, because it's all, not only is it an incredibly entertaining movie, but it's also for a great cause. We're associating with fudge cancer. We're calling it fudge cancer now, even though it's actually called
something else.
Fudge cancer. So yeah, and which you can also check it out at letsfcancer.com, I believe it is. So a portion of every ticket sold is going to this.
Is going to that. So
great
that's
cause.
fantastic. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.